Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Spirits Divine Light. Today's video is going to be a Taurus, what's your divine masculine energy information reading. So please remember that this reading is for entertainment purposes only. It may or may not resonate. Please only take what does and leave the rest for another person to claim. Also, other aspects of your chart may resonate with you more depending on what you're feeling about your divine masculine energy, okay? And yeah, so I have 3 different oracle decks here and then a tarot deck, and we will get some information here for you very, very soon. And what else do I have to say here? Yes, I also have a Ko-Fi sale going on for the Halloween. So tarot readings are 66% off, and they are already discounted heavily right now anyway. So I also have memberships available on Ko-Fi for this channel, and there will be readings available very, very soon on this Ko-Fi account. And it will have access to, sometimes there'll be like extra podcast episodes and everything. It's not a very like expensive membership at all. And honestly, if I start getting people interested in it, I might just leave the memberships at the prices they are, or not increase them as much as I was initially planning on to in May. I'm not too sure yet. I might leave it for a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Anyways, if that makes sense to you. So yeah, there's a link in like my bio on my main page. I also will probably put it in the description box below. You'll probably have to copy and paste it though. And yeah, link on my page is a direct link, and it should already have the Halloween discount included because I do update it every time I have a sale. And let's get into this reading. Let's cleanse the cards, the energy in the space here, and we'll get into this. So cleanse the cards, the energy and the space. Okay, cleanse the cards, the energy and the space, please. I'm having a little bit of issues with my sage today, lighting it. I am trying my best here. I don't know. I have to use a candle because otherwise I will burn my hands with a lighter. So let's see if we can get this sage nice and lit here. All right, let's see if we can get it nice and lit without burning down the house would be preferable. Okay, so, all right, cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space. Cleanse the cards. Oh my goodness, come on, let's go. As I like almost burn a tarot deck, wouldn't that be funny? All right, cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space, please. Cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space. Cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space. Cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space, please. Spirit guide, guardian angels, ancestors, I ask for you to join me today in this reading for our Taurus friends, okay? And let's see for their divine masculine energy. Information they need to know, what can help them heal. All right, cleanse my energy in my space. All right, cleanse the cards, the energy, space. Yes, let's cleanse that energy and that space, please. It is very important to cleanse your space. Okay, so let's get into this. All right, starting with these cards. What is the divine masculine energy for the sign of Taurus? What do they need to know? What do they need to see? What do they need to hear, please, for the divine masculine of Taurus? What do they need to know? What do they need to see? What do they need to hear, please, for the divine masculine energy of Taurus? What do they need to know? What do they need to see? What do they need to hear? Okay, 3 cards for that. And then we got these cards here. So for the divine masculine energy of Taurus, what do they need to see? What do they need to hear, please? What is it for them? Is it for Taurus? Taurus, 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 Taurus. Okay. Also remember that everybody has divine masculine and divine feminine energy. So that is also for you. This isn't necessarily a designated reading for males. It is for everybody. And if you feel for some reason that your divine masculine energy feels a little bit out of place, this reading is 100% for you. Okay, so what does the Taurus divine masculine need to know? This is the Gods and Titans deck. There'll be a little bit of stories to go along with this. So what do they need to know? What do they need to see? What do they need to hear regarding their divine masculine, please? Okay, so we have 3 cards chosen for that. Okay, so this, and then it goes like this, and we will put these here. All right, so Taurus, let's see what the divine masculine energy of Taurus is, please. What is the divine masculine energy of Taurus, please? What is the divine masculine energy of the sign of Taurus, please? What is the divine masculine energy of the sign of Taurus, please? What is the divine masculine energy? Can we get some information? Let's find out some information. Yeah. Let's find out some information. Oh, sorry, I just got cards that went jumping. All right, Taurus. Okay. What is the energy of the divine masculine of the Taurus, please? What is the energy of the divine masculine of the Taurus? What is the energy of the divine masculine of the Taurus, please? What is the energy of the divine masculine of the Taurus? Hello? Hello? Okay. What is the divine masculine energy of the Taurus? What is the divine masculine energy? It's feeling a little fruity. Now, that's not a negative thing, but it's feeling a little bit like, I don't know, like it's not here. So Taurus, I don't know if y'all are just having issues right now, standing in your divine masculine power, but what is the divine masculine energy of Taurus, please? Okay, so here is the energy. What is the conflict, please, for the Taurus? Okay. What is the negatives affecting the situation for the Taurus, please? Okay. What are the positives affecting the situation for the Taurus, please? Okay. Positives. What are the neutrals affecting the situation for the Taurus, please? Okay. And then what is the advice, solution, outcome, or whatever for the Taurus, please? Okay, so Taurus, you have the death and rebirth in reverse, the 8 of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. For some of you, it's a little bit of reluctancy to start over. Okay, some of you, this is my like playing the field card. So some of you may also have a lot of options on what you're looking at. And then the 10 of Swords is definitely walking away from what doesn't work for you, okay? So what is your conflict? The King of Pentacles. So this technically is one of your cards, okay? So the King of Pentacles is telling me that you are your own conflict. You're the only person holding you back. The need to release emotional damage that doesn't work for you anymore. And then with the 2 of Swords in reverse, you also need to not listen to what other people are saying negatively. But if somebody has some healthy input for you, that will be beneficial for you, Taurus. Okay. So next we have the negatives affecting the situation, and that is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus. So Knight of Pentacles here is telling me that you are slow moving energy on something that it is you're working on. It could be self or whatever. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, sorry. The Knight of Cups in reverse, it is telling me that you're definitely lacking some emotional aspects of yourself. Reluctancy to kind of change something about you that you need to change. Okay. Some of you have a fear of being emotional. Okay. With the 3 of Wands in reverse, I'm also seeing you have no real direction on what it is you want in life. For some of you, not all of you. So negatively, you're seeing like, I don't know exactly what it is I want and where I want to go from here. Okay. So what are the positives affecting the situation? So Taurus, you have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So I do see you having people around you that do want to like support your endeavors, as well as you do have some kind of like support group. The Lovers in reverse is telling me that you are not going to focus so much on love, but self-love. Okay. Some of you may have also walked away from a Gemini in specifically, and that could be very positive for you. With the Ace of Swords, I do see you having a little bit of communication or opening the mind for new ideas. Okay. So the neutral aspect here, I'm seeing that you have the Queen of Cups. So I do see some kind of balance around you in emotions. Okay. But I also see that maybe a feminine type energy, it could be very much be a water sign. It might be here to give you a little bit of guidance here because you have the Page of Cups in reverse. So I do see a little bit of guidance here on how you can earn your stability with that Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Then you have your possible advice, outcome, solution, and that is going to be the Knight of Swords in reverse. So that is saying like take it easy. The Six of Pentacles is saying find some balance, and the Empress in reverse is saying that currently some of you aren't going to find some balance. And then the Empress in reverse is also, some of you it's about a relationship, and some of you I see it actually about your divine feminine. Now whether that's a partner or yourself, this is out of balance, and this is saying be slow, find balance, and eventually like you will be able to balance both aspects of yourself, or you will be able to find balance with your divine feminine. Okay. Whatever that resonates to you, because some people resonate to that as the relationship, and it can be male or female, and some of you might resonate with that as within yourself, because you may feel completely unbalanced. Okay, so what do we have here? We have the Pisces, I believe, in reverse. You have the 12th house, escape, and then you have the 11th house, friends, in reverse. So I do see some of you, I don't know why, but some of you have a Pisces friend that you may have lost as a friend. You also have, some of you have a Pisces friend that could be beneficial for you. They might also be a little bit of escapism for you. And normally this kind of stuff doesn't show up, but that's what's showing up for me. So whether you have lost a friend that's a Pisces and you're feeling alone, or you have a Pisces friend that might feel like a little bit of an escape and helps you believe in yourself. Okay. But I also see a lack of believing in yourself here. Escapism. So this is also a warning sign I'm going to give it. As for some of you, watch your escapism patterns, whether you're drinking or whatever, spending money, you know, it will resonate with you, because that could cause a little bit of conflict with you. With the friends in reverse, I do see some of you not really connecting with friends. And this is the time now for you to reach out to some friends because they may be helpful for you. Okay, if you have the Pisces in the 12th house or the 11th house, there may be a message in there for you, especially something negative about your 11th house. If you have a Pisces there might be some kind of message there to help you kind of see the light in something that you may not exactly see the light in. Okay, that's not for everybody. And then we have the in tune in reverse, the leader in reverse, and the finder of lost things in reverse. Okay, so I am seeing that some of you are very lost. Okay, so you're not in tune, you're not being a leader, and I heard you're being a follower, and then the finder of lost things in reverse. So I see a lot of you might be misplacing things, or you are literally lost within yourself and your divine masculine energy. I just heard aggression. So for some of you, you may have been very aggressive about some people and like negative in that. Okay, so next we have Apollo, inquiry, Lu, skill, and Hades, death in reverse. Okay, so let's go over these. All right, and give you a little bit of backstory. Each of these people, gods, goddesses, titans, whatever you want to, you know, I mean, obviously these are either gods or demigods or titans, but what I'm saying is definitely look up their stories. I'm only going to give you a little bit of information, but I encourage you to look at their stories because they might have more information that may help you actually like resonate to something, or there might be a lesson in there, okay? So inquiry with that in Apollo, I see that you may be needing to ask for information from people around you. Maybe if you are out of bounds on something, sorry, balance. Well, you could be out of bounds too on something, but if you are out of balance, maybe you can ask somebody like, what is it that maybe your communication style sucks. Maybe the way you respond to things suck. Maybe there's just how you deal with life. Maybe you are dependent on certain people a little bit too much. I'm not too sure it will resonate for you how it does. Okay, so Apollo is a DT. All right, and he has been archery, music, and dance, truth, prophecy, healing, and diseases, sun and light, poetry, and more. Okay, so Apollo, I'm seeing here is that he's kind of almost like a jack of all trades in a sense. And I do see with here, you may find a little bit of connection to your divine masculine by music, archery, dance, poetry, finding the light in the dark, art, whatever resonates. There might be something in there to help you kind of see the light of the situation and to better yourself. Okay. Some of you, I see dark imagery. So some of you may be very artistic, but more like in the dark kind of artsy style. There may be something in there that's telling you something about yourself that you don't really know. It might be some unhealed traumas or like unhealed version of yourself or unhealed, aspects in the relationships that you really didn't even realize. Okay. So Lou is the skill. So obviously inquire, there's skill, right? You probably have some great skill set that you're not even paying attention to. And maybe you're lacking, um, um, maybe you're lacking something because of you are unable to pay attention to it. Like maybe you've been too busy to pay attention to it, what could cause some complications, right? That could be an issue for yourself and you don't even realize it. So Lou, he is the god of, he's a justice, war, kingship, craftsmanship, skills, trade, and harvest. So yeah, I'm seeing that you could have something very creative that could also be the harvest of something new. Okay. Then you have Hades, death in reverse. Okay. So Hades is, the god of the underworld, right? The god of the dead and the riches and the king of the underworld with his name. Okay. So he is a god, obviously, right? So I'm kind of seeing here for like something you can create that your skill that could right now wouldn't bring you something, but I think it will bring you healing. It wouldn't bring you riches, but I think it would bring you more so healing. Okay. Maybe at some point, but I really see this like dark imagery. Okay. So I'm not too sure really where to go with that. If any of these gods by any chance resonate with you at all, I honestly encourage you to like learn some information about them. Some of you I see maybe creating something to do with these gods and that in the stories. But yeah, I see some of you might try to do like some kind of artistic skill, comic, something, a book. I don't know. If that resonates, great. If not, throw it away. Watch somebody 5 years from now could find this video and be like, oh, hey, that totally resonates with me. But yeah, anyways, hopefully that made sense. If not, throw it away. Please like, share, comment, consider subscribing. I appreciate you and have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And goodbye now. Bye-bye.